What is up, guys? Alright, so episode 10 is here, and I just want to say I am extremely happy with where I am sitting right now. I think I'm at about 103 subscribers, and that's awesome. I think I've gone up like 40 subscribers in 1 month, which is absolutely awesome. I haven't been recording as much as I want to because things are pretty crazy for me right now. Lots of hours at work, lots of hours outside of work I'm actually moving soon, very soon. It came up about a couple weeks ago, and I'm moving from Washington all the way to Maine. So videos are going to be a little bit limited, but I'm going to keep bringing them out as much as I can. I'm going to have a normal video coming out soon outside of Space Engineers. A video of the car that I just bought recently, actually, my dream car. As well as the truck, which I was thinking I was going to sell, but I'm not selling. That's gonna be explained in another video. But this video has a lot coming. So you can probably already tell I'm on the moon. Yep, I'm back at the moon. I don't think I had a video of the moon before, but I tried to come to the moon pretty early on. Got destroyed by all the hostiles, meteor storms, inbound, the crazy stuff. But I've got my dropship here. I got my new mining ship here that I gotta show you guys. I've been playing quite a bit since the last episode. I got a fighter here that I just made in a creative world and had blueprinted it. Blueprint, yeah. I blueprinted this guy after I made it in the creative world, and so far this thing is awesome. It flies great. I can go from the moon to Earth outside of a gravity field 1,000, 2,000, or not 2,000, about 1,000 to 1,200 meters per second until I hit atmosphere is when I need to slow down, but it steers great in space. No problem. So asteroids and stuff, no. It's very compact, all hydrogen, some spotlights, Gatling guns, 4 of them, as well as on top I have 4 Gatling gun turrets, a CWIS turret, which is a mod pack, and then the underside has 4 Gatling turrets as well, and 5 rocket launchers. Camera, all the good stuff. Thrusters. I think it has one large cargo container in small grid and a hydrogen tank, as well as the H2O2 generator, of course. Aside from that, it's just armor plating and guns and stuff. Yeah, thing's awesome. Shields, of course. I do have shields on it. I got my shield control here, as well as a shield emitter kind of buried down right here behind the cockpit. And so far, this thing is destroyed pretty much anything, aside from the big ships like Open Tides and stuff like that. But yeah, it works really good. There's a lookout tower, of course, that wasn't there earlier. Super Gremlin, yeah. Anyways, so I dug a massive hole. I had a pretty simple drill setup. It just came up over 4 pistons and then just 12 drills, 10 drills on one side, and then I just kind of drilled all the way around. So I got this nice big hole which is going to be the start of the base. Eventually. Actually, my life support's low, so I've been using my fighter ship as my hop in. Everything recharges. Wonderful. But when I first came here, I did not have the fighter. I did not have the mining ship that I built. And we're good. Cool. So when I came on on the drop ship, I kind of came in a little too hot. And that's why the front of it's a little bit smashed in. If you remember last time, I had 6 rocket launchers here on the front and 6 on the other side. A bunch of heavy armor blocks on the front. Yeah, they kind of got a little bit messed up. One ore detector survived. I think it's a little bit messed up still. Yeah. I had one over here. This gyro is also messed up. Yeah. So I came in a little bit hot, unfortunately. This large cargo was also affected. I repaired it. So I do have my cargoes, and this thing has just been parked, chilling, mainly because of the guns that it has. It's got 4 CIWS on the front. This thing's not loaded. I don't remember what I put on here. Burst cannon turret, yeah. That's not loaded, but it does have a shield. It has 4 rocket turrets. They're armed, they're full. Not full, but they do have a pretty good amount of rockets. Got 2 CIWS on top, and I think that's about it, right? For this guy, yeah. Aside from that, my fighter has been here ready, taking out all the meteors, anything else. It doesn't have rocket turrets, but that's fine. It has, on the top surface, 5 machine guns ready to go. The mining ship, yeah, it's a bit of a mess. It's got loads of drills, loads of spotlights, loads of thrusters. You can see the very compact cockpit here. This thing only has 2 CIWS turrets on top. That's it. That's all I need. No shield. I literally only use this thing to go out and get resources, which will be in another video. It's ugly. I call it my ugly duckling. It's got some side thrusters. It has 2 very large thrusters in the back, so I can easily go in and out of space. And the bottom has 4 very large thrusters. So that way, if I'm in an atmosphere and weight is an issue, the 4 thrusters take care of it. If I'm in space, these 4 thrusters turn off, aside from one. I think it's this one. The rear thrusters here turn off, and then it's only on this one and this one back here. All the side and forward thrusters stay the same. So if I'm attacking an asteroid, it's no problem. I can turn off the big ass thrusters in the back, and that way I don't just plunge straight into the asteroids. And then it's got a connector in the back. It's got 2 large containers, 2 large hydrogen tanks, as well as, that's pretty much it up here. It's got the 2 containers, a bunch of drills in the front, and then the cockpit. I have 4 batteries, and then on the bottom is where the gyros are. I've got all the gyros, and I have 1 small large grid reactor, which is plenty. That's all I need. This thing is not processing anything, it's just gathering, and that's it. Aside from that, I was honestly surprised. I made this base quite a while ago with my friend. We had a scripted solar panel on the top but it kept getting attacked by the NPCs. They kept coming in and just destroying it. So now, with, I guess we could call this thing a mothership for now. Dropship, mothership, same thing. I do have my little miner here, just been hanging out. And then I got my big miner. I just brought this thing up here with my fighter attached on the landing gear. I had it attached literally right up here. I flew it up. We're good. We're set. I did mine up a bunch of silver, I think, with this thing on the moon. And it's processing up in the mothership or dropship. I don't know what to call it. Should I call it a mothership or a dropship? I don't know. Mothership. I got some work to do on it. I gotta fix the front and get that thing all good to go. But aside from that, I came in hot and built my drill platform thing. And I drilled this big old hole. And I think what I'm going to do is something similar to Kanajashi on YouTube. I'm going to build my structure above this. Probably a temporary structure, honestly. And then I'm going to have a rotor coming out of the bottom of it with some pistons. And I'm going to just kind of dig this thing out wider than it is. And then that way, all my refineries and assemblers will be on the bottom. Probably the storage containers too. And then the base will be on top. Base by, I mean that everything's going to be connecting. So I'm going to have a bunch of connect ports for all the different ships. Right now they're all landing gear stationed, but I want to eventually make a bunch of landing platforms and stuff like that. It's gonna be so dope. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I have everything that I need here on the moon, because the Earth base has had quite a bit happen as well. But I want to make sure I have all the resources here right now. I'm gonna set up the new drill. I'm gonna make sure that I have everything to set up the new drills, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I set it up. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the miner ship as my kind of in the middle, but I'm not 100% sure. I got a bunch of blocks ready to go. So I'll probably come up right about here. Just a rough estimate block. And go from there. And then I'm going to bring a beam all the way across. Actually, messed that up. I don't want to be completely level. I actually want to be suspended a little bit. So let's say here. To give us leeway, because I think it's sloping that way. But if we have too much that we need to clear, we could do that by hand if we need to. But we want to come all the way across the hole, which is quite a bit. Pretty big hole. And then on this side it's probably going to be a little bit taller than we'd expect. and then I just want to do 2-row because our rotor is going to be in between these 2 rows. I think. I don't know. I'm honestly kind of winging this. So what I learn is what you guys learn. So about, let's see, how many blocks we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. About 16 from the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So about 8 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right about here is probably a good size. We'll go there and there. How am I going to connect that? Let's see. So if I want this to be into the earth. There we go. So if we do, so that's connected. Connected. Boom. Pretty long. And then if we use U, might actually have to count. So from edge, let's say about this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then here. Should be about middle. Should be. There we go. Put you there. I don't think I have the resources for you, but that should be center. So go ahead and grab you. Really? So one thing I've noticed with like rotors and pistons, it doesn't give you everything you need. So I need large. There we go. 100, 100. And then pistons. Like theoretically we should be able to, maybe it'll do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if we do, let's see, 1, 2, find my fighter. So I've been using the fighter to recharge my stuff for now, until I get a base built that is airtight. That's what I have to do for now. So we've got this pretty far. Okay. So I think one thing we need to add actually is probably spotlights, because like it's hard to see. So we'll do 1, 1, 2. And this isn't connected. Ooh, fudge. Okay. So what we can do, I'm gonna have to build a battery. So we'll do 1, 2, and then we'll do a battery because we need light. Hopefully, not quite. So queued. Let's see if we can build stuff we need for a battery. Hopefully we can. Alright, not a problem. And I think we'll put the battery right here for now. Are you serious? So I'm produce them. There we go. There we go. Much better. So spotlights definitely help. So we got 1 piston. I think so. Let's see. It's a bit tricky. Probably want cargo container here. Which I should have the items for. Not a cargo container, junction. So there we go. So we got you, rotor, and pistons. So I don't know if I should have the rotor here or at the bottom. I guess we'll learn. Trying to kind of hollow out the area. So let's do. We'll do 3 pistons. Really? Large steel tube. Okay. Which I have. So large steel tubes. And then we'll do 10 drills, I think. 10 drills. For now. So we'll do, let's see. Ooh. That won't work. Okay, so let's do 1, 2, 3. 3 of the conveyor sorters. Or junctions. There we go. So we got 3 of these. Let's go 1. Which actually we only need 1. So 1. And then we need pistons. So we have more pistons. I'm absolutely winging this right now. 1, 2, 3. Then we want to be able to extend. There we go. And 3 pistons. And then if we do one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I think that's about all we can do. Yeah. Because we don't want to hit the top. Okay. But I can come down a little bit too. And weld this up. This up. And then we should be good. Oh, come on. I thought I grabbed 10 worth. So, okay, inventory, large steel tube. go. So we got the rotor, we got the... Oh my goodness. This energy suit low thing is driving me nuts. Alright, so we got downward and sideways. Ready to go. Now we need conveyor tubes from the top of the rotor, probably to the same cargo container. It's not a problem. So 9. Ugh. Cargo tubos. There we go. Cool. So what we want to do is connect to that cargo container there. So we'll go there. And I'm actually not sure that we'll be able to connect to that one, so we might have to connect to a different one. Which might be easier, honestly. So we'll go here, and then... Actually, we'll make this real simple. We'll do a tube and that. No, that. And then if we get rid of the drill, say cargo, large cargo container, full size grid. Can we... Not enough interior plates. So shift, click, production. Take a little minute for this stuff to build up, and then we're gonna put a large cargo container, and we're gonna be good. Alright, so we got the cargo container in, conveyor, rotor, everything is looking ready. So I think what we'll do, so we'll go to the thing, 2 days worth of power. We'll do control panel, all the drills, block group, drill, save. I'm not too worried about the pistons. And then the rotor. Let's do... Actually, we're gonna... let's see. Drill on. Ooh, we gotta do inertia tensors. Right? So... Pistons... Share inertia, advanced rotor, share inertia. Okay, that's better. So now we need to set the rotor on its rotation. Let's do torque. .15. Oh, wait, we want torque, we'll do 12. This is what we want, 0.15. Right? Is it moving? I think it's moving. Let's do... Nah, it's probably fine. And then we'll do... Ooh, this is so tricky. So what we'll do, so the lowering pistons are going to be piston lower 1. Okay. And then piston lower 2. Lower 3. And then we got these guys. So piston extend 1. Extend 2. Extend 3. There we go. Now we're looking pretty good. So it's moving pretty slowly. So we'll do advanced rotor velocity. 2.5. Feel like it's not moving as fast as it should. But I think it's moving. So we'll do extend 1 and 2, 3, extend, and save. So maximum 10 velocity 0.001. And that's pretty slow. Inventory. Nothing. Okay. I think it's rotating. But it also doesn't look like, what the fuck? So advanced rotor. Okay. I don't think it's moving, is it? It's not, right? So I think these are stopping it. Is it moving? The spotlights can't be in the way. Oh, goodness. Right? I think it's moving. No, it's not. What the hell, man? This stuff's so confusing. So advanced rotor. On. Yep. So current angle is 5. Still not moving. Something's not right. No, it's moving. But in the other direction. What the? Six. Something is really weird right now. Point 8. What is going on? There we go. So it's all about that torque, apparently, not the velocity. So torque. But I don't know if it's perfectly even, or if it's going to get to a point where it's like digging deep. Guess we'll see. I can afford a few extra drills. One thing I didn't think about is I'm extending, and this is kind of in the way. I might have to grab all the stuff out of you. Yeah. Definitely. Got a little bit of time left. That's pretty far. The pistons are extending. So I don't think we're 100% in line. It looks like we're a bit off. I don't want to go too fast on the pistons. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, we're hitting. We're a bit off. But hopefully we can smooth it out. We don't look like we're too far off. We might be though. But hopefully we're good. I think our speed's good. I think our extension is good. To where we don't really have to mess with it too much. We'll see. We're about to do one lap. One lap's coming up. But we're still going pretty good. Starting to dig, okay. So when we went down, we were pretty solid. Now we're gonna extend everything out, just like Kanajashi. So I think we're looking good. Probably got quite a bit up in here though. Oh yeah. Stone, cobalt, iron, everything. There we go. So now we're extending. And this thing's not quite done. So I think what I'm going to do, for now, I'm going to turn extend pistons, velocity 0. There we go. For now, I'm gonna let this stuff finish processing. At least most of it. The stone's gonna have to. I'm gonna have to hook up and take that stuff out. And then the iron, we're fat. But I'm gonna finish refining the cobalt, stone. It might just disappear. It will probably disappear. The rotor is looking good, speed-wise. And pretty soon we're gonna have a nice big hole. Once I can take this thing out, we're looking pretty good. Yeah, all the way around. So yeah, once this thing's done processing, I'm going to continue to dig the hole out, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, guys, and make sure, if you're still watching, hit that like button. Please, it helps me out a lot. I've gone up quite a few subscribers lately. Just help me out.